Okay, let's do this. Hi everyone, welcome to our March reset. This is actually the third time I'm filming this little chat, this reset of ours. For whatever reason, every time I go to film this video, my anxiety spikes. I have a lot going on right now, and I think my body is just having a hard time telling the difference between excitement and actual anxiety. So that's okay. Hopefully we get through this one. Toward the end of our conversation, I am kind of unveiling the theme for March. Yep, March has a theme. March is for, we'll find out soon. But first, let's review where we kind of went with February and our goals in February. Come the middle of February, I reset my movement goal and my food related goal. My movement goal, I set a step goal of 5,000 steps every day, Monday through Sunday, averaging 5,000 steps a day over the week. And with food, I said I wouldn't eat out. The 5,000 steps was very achievable for me, and I upped it to 6,000 steps Monday through Friday, dropping my weekend goal to 3,000 steps Saturday, Sunday. And I was able to extend my not eating out from middle of February right up to February 28th. So that was a success. For the month of March, I'm going to not set any type of goal against food. I will do another Thrive box. I will do another Hungryroot box. So we'll continue that through this month. Regarding movement, I'm going to actually take a step back and set a goal of 5,000 steps Monday through Friday with no step goal Saturday and Sunday. And that's because progress over perfection and balance is important to that. The soul care goal was meditation, and this is no longer a goal. I recently accessed a benefit I have to talk therapy, and through that, I have decided to lift the meditation goal off of my plate, and I replaced that with a grounding goal. So when I start to have these anxiety spikes, I have a breathing exercise, and I don't know what to call them, but like these sound things that chime off like Tibetan singing bowls. And I work on grounding myself and kind of getting rid of that anxiety. It is not an equivalent. It is not a equivalent like switch out, but I wasn't doing the meditation, and the grounding is an important ritual, as it was explained to me, a good ritual to get in place for when I'm experiencing my spikes in anxiety. And so far that's been very helpful, actually. Happy to explore that and create a ritual. I love a ritual. I love routine. The ritual piece is part of why this 90-day planner interested me, because it speaks to like creating rituals. So big fan. So next we'll talk about the social goal. I said that I was going to continue in my book club, not doing more than I was previously, but also not doing less. Well, I can tell you I finished reading Fever in the Heartland, which was the first book in this book club that I am part of. And I had every intention to start the next book, which is The Warmth of Other Suns, but it's not going to happen. The book is over 500 pages. For the month of February, I stopped reading fiction in order to finish both of The Fever in Heartland and Wilmington's Lie. And I finished both of those. But with, again, March having a main focus, I didn't want to commit to reading The Warmth of Other Suns. Instead, in my downtime, I want to get back to one of my fiction books that I'm currently reading. I kind of left it on a cliffhanger, so this all of February I was like, I cannot wait to get back to that book. So the fact that I have finished A Fever in the Heartland and Wilmington's Lie, get ready for a recent reads video coming later in March. There's also another book I'm going to throw in there that has possibly become my favorite book of all time. So if you're interested in seeing videos like my recent reads and talking about them, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you as part of the community. Looking at my success goals, the first one was kind of feeling out my ideal role responsibilities in my corporate job. This has been going very well. I continue to have great conversations, as well as my team is kind of going through a reorg right now, which fits perfectly with kind of defining roles and responsibilities. So I'm hoping that at the end of the reorg, I will have a role that is what I was envisioning as my ideal role, or at least very similar to it. That's very exciting. The other success goal was, funding my house categories. Now, this goes hand in hand with my Savoring Life goal of funding my May Girls trip and my birthday trip of 2025. I am happy to report that I have some dates kind of set up to head toward closing. And as I get closer to closing on my home purchase, I will have a clear understanding of what my closing costs are. And now I've been able to start getting quotes for the moving costs, which are coming in considerably higher than I anticipated. Once I have my closing costs down and my moving costs down, I'll have a better idea of the money left over and how I want to allocate my funds toward things for my home, my May Girls trip, and my birthday trip. That will all happen this month because March is, wait for it, if you guessed that the month of March will be dedicated to moving, packing up, getting ready for a fresh start in a new house, you guessed correctly. My March goals are going to be pretty light because my focus is going to be on trying to stay calm through all the paperwork that is related to a home purchase, through all of the demands of people emailing saying, can I send them this? Can I sign this? Ugh. So yeah, I'm going to take it easy on myself regarding anything outside of moving. One other thing that I want to do this month, I went ahead and picked up a physical copy of Atomic Habits, and I'm going to reread it this month. And I'm excited to see how this can help me build positive systems when I move that help me reach my intended goals, my intended outcomes. I'm excited to share this process with you. I intend to try to take clips of things that are happening when they're happening, as well as capture the packing and the moving and everything to do with this. I certainly enjoy those videos. Recently, I've watched Kinging It, working toward closing on a home in Scotland, and Nikki Pastiano, who she and her husband bought a home in Italy. Look up those two YouTube channels if you're unfamiliar. Their experiences of closing on homes in Italy, I guess Nikki over here, and Scotland with Kinging It, completely different to how it is in the US. So, and even I'm buying new construction, so this is different than like my family's, people in my family who I've been able to, be around the process for, family and friends, I suppose. And even different than a friend who bought new construction at the point it was already complete. I've been in this process since before they broke ground. So it's just a slightly different experience, and I'm excited to share that all with you, especially this is a very exciting time of moving, no matter how stressful it gets. All right, I have been battling anxiety this entire filming, so I'm going to go and do some grounding exercises. Please give this video a like, subscribe if you'd love to come along on this journey. I certainly would love to share it with you.